Hello everybody, it's Sita, your teacher and coach for communication skills in English. Today I will be talking about small talk. What is small talk? Small talk is a light conversation that is really easy for us to break the ice with somebody, to chat with somebody. This is our opportunity to talk to people, even people we do not know. Now, when we talk about small talk, the issues we tend to chat about are usually light. Yes, we don't get into a serious conversation. Why is small talk so important? In many cultures, small talk is like the entree, like the starter for any kind of serious conversation. You sit down, you're sitting in a business meeting, you don't get down to business straight away, yes? You do tend to talk about some light issues. So, for example, the best way to start to even think about topics of small talk, I like to say, think about what you would say if you walk into the office on Monday morning. What do you chat with your colleagues with, yeah? You're in the kitchen, you're preparing yourself the first coffee of the week together. What do you chat about, yeah? It's a light conversation. Think about really as the fun part of chatting to somebody. So, my 3 tips for best small talk are, first of all, get to be an expert about talking about yourself, yeah? Who are you? What do you do? Introduce yourself, where you come from, what's going on, what's happening at work, yeah? The light stuff. Not getting into the last presentation that you prepared for your boss and it was great or it was a disaster. No. Who are you in general? In this category, you can also talk about your family, your hobbies, your interests. Think about what you would like to chat with me about if we meet. Yeah, we are in some kind of a meeting. We are at some kind of a convention. We are standing next to the coffee machine. What do you say? Yeah? Hi, my name is this and this. I come from here and here. How are you? What's going on? Where are you from? What are you up to? Yeah? The general stuff. My second tip, a great topic to talk about, because usually small talk happens in some kind of a social contact, that would be food. Food and drinks, yes? So we talk about the food, we talk about what we have around, we talk about the drinks that we like. So how do you take your coffee? Do you take it with milk? Do you take it with sugar? Or how do you drink your tea? Or would you like something cold? Can I offer you, would you like water? Yeah? Think about, would you like a slice of cheesecake? Think about where usually you have small talk with people. It's some kind of a social gathering, yeah? And when there are people who gather together, there is usually food. And if we have food on the table, we definitely have what to talk about. My third tip would be, the British will tell me you are absolutely right. But this is not about the weather, yeah? The British can talk about the weather and they can talk about the weather for half an hour. So the weather is always good for us, but I would also put together with the weather a little bit of your daily experiences, like how was the traffic? How was the flight? How are you finding this city? Do you like it? Do you not like it? So how about the weather? It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too rainy, yes? So think about, again, the situation is something light. The situation is something social. The situation is not serious yet. Maybe it will get serious, but I'm sure you also had small talk with people that it didn't lead to any kind of business or it didn't lead to any kind of negotiation. It was just 2 people meeting, just strangers. So we chat about ourselves, our hobbies, our interests, what we see around, yeah? The food, the drinks, the traffic, the weather, our daily activities, what's happening in general. What we do not talk about is politics and serious issues, religion, business. Yes, we stay away from these issues, because this is where we can get lost, yeah, and that light conversation can become something a lot more serious and maybe personal, and maybe you find yourself in a situation that you don't really intend it to get there. So why is small talk so important? Yes, a lot of people I work with tell me, especially professionals, high-tech industry, okay, marketing people, finance people, yeah, who have relatively good English skills when it comes to their professional stuff, the language, the vocabulary, the expressions, even presentations in English, which is not their native language, they have no problem with. And then they tell me, Sita, you know where I have a problem with? When they ask me, like, how are you? What's going on? How are you feeling? Yes, the general stuff, the small talk, the light conversation. So what I advise you to do is to think about these basic topics, yes? Remember what I told you in the beginning. The kitchen, Monday morning, you go to work, what is it you chat about? That light, easygoing conversation of the ha and da and what's going on, yes? Get yourself a list of the topics that you would like to talk to, so you will not find yourself in a situation like those of you who told me, I'm standing there like, what am I supposed to say? Okay? This is my recap on small talk. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to subscribe. You know how to do that. The button is right underneath. Now, today I talked about small talk, and I would like to invite you to join my online class, which is spoken English, and it is going to give you a leverage when it comes to your ability to talk about everyday topics, just like I mentioned right now. Not only talking about yourself, but also how to ask those questions, how to be able to actually have a real fun and fluent conversation with somebody that you know or maybe you do not know yet. So that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend, whenever, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.